Most of us spend our lives trying to eliminate obstacles. We avoid conflict, dodge difficult people, and seek comfort. But there is a possibility that the things actively working against you are the precise tools required for your development. To explore this, we are analyzing a specific passage titled Fear of the Enemy. It appears in the Daily Divine Digest, written by the spiritual teacher Srimath Swami Chidbhavananda. We will perform a line-by-line breakdown of this text to identify the Vedantic truth hidden within these 3 paragraphs. Vedanta is a school of Hindu philosophy focused on self-realization and understanding the ultimate nature of reality. By the time we reach the final sentence of this page, you will have a new framework for how you perceive and interact with the opposition in your own life. The premise is simple. All creatures have their enemies. Opposition is life's baseline. This is acute for our species. Man has more enemies than the other beings. This includes invisible threats like societal pressures. Fear is inescapable, described as part and parcel of life. If fear is a universal constant, then fighting its mere existence is a waste of energy. The text suggests we must accept this reality before we can learn how to use it. The second paragraph introduces survival mechanics, warning that those creatures that are incapable of distinguishing between friend and foe fall easy prey to the latter. Discernment is a core skill, described as the prime concern of the life on Earth. While the text uses animal metaphors, we must apply this logic to human dynamics. In a modern context, identifying toxic relationships, spotting deceptive partners, or recognizing harmful environments. Within this framework, becoming a victim is rarely a failure of physical strength. It is almost always a failure of discernment. The text provides a specific warning. Man has to fear his own species as much as the born enemies like the lion, tiger, and snake. A tiger is an explicit danger, but human threats are implicit and highly camouflaged. Human enemies are dangerous because of the human intellect. Our capacity for complex thought allows for betrayal and deceit, threats that frequently wear the mask of a friend. Advanced intellect makes human society a complex jungle, requiring the highest level of the discernment we established earlier. The final paragraph shifts to spiritual mechanics, depending on a single word, goad. The enemy applies pressure to force you to evolve into higher and yet higher orders. The fear of the enemy from paragraph 1 fuels the evolution in paragraph 3. A life without opposition often leads to stagnation because there is no requirement to adapt. Intense adversity, by contrast, triggers forced growth. Ultimately, the enemy acts as the necessary architect of higher consciousness, providing the vital friction required for your spiritual development. You have successfully unpacked a dense spiritual truth from a simple allegory. This chart shows the positive correlation between adversity and development. In this framework, opposition is a functioning gear in the machinery of personal growth. Now, identify one enemy in your life right now. This could be a difficult colleague, a persistent bad habit, or a systemic obstacle. Replace the question of, "Why is this happening to me?" with the evolutionary question, "How is this enemy goading me to evolve?" Share your realization in the comments.